Digital Romance TV.
Hi, welcome to Digital Romance TV. My name is Lesliebeth Wish, and I am a licensed clinical psychotherapist. Everyone calls me LB, like in Ladybug. And today I'm going to be spending some time with you, giving you some of the best tips that came out of my research that I did for 5 years on my book called Smart Relationships: How Successful Women Can Find True Love. This video will be short. I'm thinking probably under 5 minutes, and it's the first of many major tips that came out of my research with thousands of women, so that you know that the advice I'm giving you is grounded, it comes from research, and all the solutions I'm going to be giving you right now are tested and trusted. That's very important to me, that you're not just hearing something that I plucked out of the air or is based on my clinical population, because the women in my research, the thousands of them, came from all over the world. So I'm going to be showing you the first and the most surprising tip that came, and the rest of the videos that I'll be doing for Digital Romance TV will be other major tips. So today we're going to do a tip on the #1 dating pattern mistake of women. More than 70% of the women in my study made this mistake. Can you think of what it is? I couldn't. I was so surprised that this came up. So the #1 love pattern mistake is after a woman's heart has been broken, this is what she does. I'm going to get a prop, so give me a second. Their heart's been broken, and what do? They swear off men. I'm done with love. No more. I don't want to get hurt. I can't take it. I really thought this was the right person, and it turned out so wrong. So why does that happen? Well, there are lots of reasons why it might have gone wrong, but I'm more concerned about the mistake of doing this. I'm going to get a prop. Hang on. Not a good idea. And why is that? Because people say to me, well, aren't you supposed to take a break from a bad relationship or a divorce? And the answer is yes, of course. But your time off of love and seeking love is not based just on time. It's based on what you do with that time. So did you spend your time examining why you chose that person? What was it about them that appealed to you? And how did they turn and end up someplace that you never expected? Or was there something going on in your life that made you, rush towards love? Were you overcoming a serious illness? Was there a loss in your family? Did you lose your job or your house for some reason? Some kind of crisis that put you in propel mode. Think about why you chose this person and what made you choose this person at the time in your life. Very important questions. But what I want you to do after you've done your interior homework, I call it building your emotional bravery, to face yourself, be honest, don't be afraid to really take a good look at what's going on inside you. After you've done your homework, well, then you should give it a go sign. But the women in my study didn't. And why didn't they? Because they were so afraid they would get hurt again. And what they did was they decided, another prop, they decided to fall into what I call magical thinking. Tell me if you've said these things to yourself. Well, if it'll just happen, it's just going to happen. I'm not going to go after it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And I'm telling you right now, that is not going to help you. The universe is not going to tilt towards you. And, hang on, one more prop. My last one, I promise. You're looking for a unicorn, something that may not even exist. And when you swear off men and fall into the magical thinking of, if it's going to be, it's going to be, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen when you're least likely looking, that might be true, but it's not a good mindset. Because why? It puts you in a position to take yourself out of the arena of reading people. You need practice. One of the reasons you made a mistake and had something that really disappointed you in your heart was that you didn't look at the cues, look at the tells, learn how to read men. So when you take yourself out of the running, you get rusty. And secondly, you perpetuate a belief that there's something wrong with you. And you don't want to do that. So the tips are, get back out there and date, but not with the goal of finding, of course you know I'm going to pick up, that elusive unicorn of the one. Your goal is to set your date goals to be how to read people. On our next video, I will go over some tips. But for now, that's a great start. Thank you so much. And if you would like to learn more about me, please go to my website, lovevictory.com. And on the right-hand side, if you scroll down, you can sign up to get more tips, and you will see my book, Smart Relationships. Thank you for now. Bye-bye.
Did you know there's a 3-step formula to make a guy fall desperately in love with you? Go to digitalromance.tv/CHH to learn a simple method any woman can use to capture a man's heart and make him love you forever. Again, that link is digitalromance.tv/CHH.